What's up, y'all? Megoff here, and I'm here to do a what's in the bag. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the bag itself, but I think right off the bat you can tell there's some stuff missing. You can kind of see where this is going, so stay tuned for the rest of the video to see what's gonna happen. But I am gonna start off with the bag itself. It's a Sun Mountain C130, the Patriotic USA version, and I love this bag. I am looking for a new one, and I'll tell you right now in a bit, but pretty much has everything you need. It has an insulated cooler on here on the side, plenty of pockets and compartments for you to store a lot of stuff. Um, but my one concern with it is it comes with the putter well, but the putter well has an edge to where your grip does get stuck or does catch on the edge of it, which kind of can hurt the grip in the long run. Um, but that's really my only con with this bag. The compartments go all the way down, which I was primarily looking for when I was looking for a golf bag. I want those compartments to go all the way down so I don't get the tangling at the bottom, and trying to get those clubs out with my old bag was a nightmare. So I made sure with the bag that I was looking for, it had the compartments, and the way this looks, I saw it. I'm like, looks good. Compartments go all the way down. I'm like, let's do it. So, Sun Mountain C130, I definitely recommend getting this bag. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the outside part of the bag. Here I got my towels here, and I have this box where I keep all my gloves at. Um, right here I got some FootJoy, some Stay Soft. I do have these golf gloves. I played so many rounds with them. I need to buy some more, but I do have these on my website, megolfhub.com. They're microfiber, very comfortable, very breathable, and I really do love this glove. So go check that out because I guarantee you should love that glove like I do. And then here is where I keep my shoes, my golf shoes. I keep them in there. And then here's the insulated cooler. And then here is a pocket. I don't really have anything in there. It's not being used for some reason, but then we got nothing in there but another compartment. Drink holder, a pen holder right here and right here. Alright, and then in this pocket I have my rangefinder. I have a Precision Pro NX10. Love this rangefinder. Got the American Eagle, Patriotic Eagle there. Looks sick. Love this rangefinder. Has slope. Works really well. It's helped me out a lot. So I got here this compartment for rangefinder. This top right here, this top pocket. I stopped using these clear ones, but I use this pocket for my short tees. And then the pocket right below that is where I use my long tees. And then right below that are my golf balls. A lot of these I don't use and are really kind of wasting space, but if anything, if I'm having a bad day and I don't know where my shots are going, I got all these golf balls to back it up. So here I got my MaxiFly brush. It's a 3-in-1. It's got the, honestly, I forgot what these are called. Was the same brushes, the same brush here, the regular brush here, and then it has the needle at the top that's retractable. I like that just because there's some other ones that the needle stays up. You kind of scratch your bag or rip your bag, so I really like that this is retractable. And I also have the groove it. In this pocket, this is the waterproof. I don't have anything in there right now, but usually I'll leave like my phone, wallet, keys, maybe keys in there, to make sure they don't get wet. And then here I have my putting mirror. my putting mirror. I have my putting highway, which I highly recommend. You could get these, the putting mirror and the putting highway on my golf shop, megolfhub.com. Really recommend it. It's really helped me out with my distance control on the greens. So highly recommend that. And then I have a box of TP5s. Now these are only going to stay in my bag until I lose them all. Until then, honestly, these will probably stay in my bag where I'm not even playing these golf balls anymore. And in my last YouTube video, you kind of see why, and I kind of explain it. So these are no longer my gamers. That's a little spoiler alert. And then here you have the club hood, and then here is a pocket where I have my wrench and my rain poncho, and then some miscellaneous. Oh, hey, $1. Sick. Let's go. Didn't expect to find $1 there, but let's go. And then this souvenir that I got when I played at the Wynn Golf Course in Vegas. Beautiful golf course. It's getting expensive. When I played there, it was like $450 for a round. Now it's like $800. So that thing's going up. But amazing golf trip to go to. Love that course. So is that it? And then here you got the strap for a push cart, a grab handle, a strap, and if you're in a push cart, you can put the strap in there. And yeah, so that is pretty much everything that goes for the outside compartments of the golf bag. Alright, so I know you saw the TP5s there in my bag. I did say they're not my gamer, so I'm going to make it pretty much official that I would not be hitting the TP5s as my gamer anymore. And from here on out, my #1 golf ball is the Srixon Z-Star Diamond. I got the right one, right? Yeah. The Z-Star Diamond. I played another round with these where I pretty much just played with the Z-Star, the XV, and the Diamond. And for sure the XV I didn't like. Really the only drive that I hit bad and it hooked pretty much instantly, straight out of bounds by the way, was the XV. So that one is pretty much I'm done with. I won't be playing that. And it came down to the Diamond and the Z-Star, which I loved the feel of both of them. I really did. I was juggling either way, but the Diamond is the one that I ended up staying with. Everything just felt good. I was bombing it off the driver. I was able to stick it on the green. And what really sold me on this, was there was a par 3, some water on the right, and I had like 155, 160 yards, and I hit an 8-iron. Well, I actually didn't. So, of course, on the thin, it stayed low the whole way. So my first thought was get over the water. But then, when I realized, I'm like, wait, if it gets over, it's going straight through and into the water. So I'm like, damn, well, oh well. But then what ended up happening was, and I'm just remind you, it was a low shot. It didn't get higher than about 20 feet, 20, 40 feet in the air. It was low. And I kid you not, that the ball hit the green, and wherever the ball mark was, maybe 2 inches to the left is where the ball stuck. So on a thin shot, the ball hit, bounced left, like about an inch or two, and stayed. And that's when I saw that, I'm like, that was like my aha moment on coming down to the conclusion of the Z-Star Diamond being my gamer. Now, I will say that the Z Star is a ball that I would also play as well. All right. When I played with it, it definitely goes head to head, tit tit for tat. One performed well, the other performed well, is answering each other on every occasion. And ultimately, I liked the diamond a little bit more. And I'm telling you, but when I say little, I mean like by a little smidge. Like it's not a big difference on which one I like more. It's just that one barely edged it out. And I can't say enough good things about these Strixon golf balls because like they're good. They are good. And by the way, also if you go on my TikTok, click the link in the bio, and my first link is the link to the Strixon golf balls, the prior generation. They're having them for sale, I believe, for $35. So if you go to my TikTok and click the link in my bio, in my link tree, the first link will take you to the Strixon website where you could get the prior generation Strixon Z Stars, C Star XV Divide for $35. So very, very good golf balls here. But once again, this is what's in my bag. So the Z Star Diamond would be my golf ball that I'll be gaming from here on out. All right, so now here's pretty much the main event, and it's here. All right, the clubs. Now, I'm gonna start by saying all my clubs except for my putter have Ionic sticky grip. From Ionic, I never had my hand slip on them. I have to thank my buddy Tyler from TC Twosome here on YouTube. I'll put their link in the description. Show him some love because without him, I probably never heard of this. Um, but all my clubs except for my 5 wood are Ionic grips. Highly recommend. So we're gonna start off with my alignment rods. I never used alignment rods before, but the last couple months I've been using them, and it's helped me a lot with my aim. So highly recommend. A lot of people have other ones, but I got the Skills alignment sticks. Next, this is the only club that I've had. I've had this club since November, which is the driver. I've had it since, like I said, November. I needed an emergency driver because my Ping, um, my Ping G425 LST, I was having a lot of trouble controlling it, and because of that, I got into emergency mode, and I'm like, I need a driver, and this is where I'm gonna kind of plug in MK Golf Technologies out of San Antonio. These guys over there are awesome. They're a top 100 fitter in the U.S. and they are amazing. I highly recommend you go with them. They'll put you in what you need. They're not gonna try to gouge you. My fitter Jeremy, he could have stuck me with a club that was more expensive, but he found a very similar club that performed about the same, but for less. So these people that are MK Golf Technologies, they have your best interest at heart, and they're gonna do what's right for you and for your wallet to kind of help you save money also. So go show Golf Technology some love because like I tried going to other places to get fitted, and none of them had that emergency appointment where I could just get one the day before, but these guys did for this, and I've loved this club ever since. All right, so it's a Ping G430. I think it's the max, yeah. The Ping G430 Max with the 9 degrees with the graphite. I believe it's the Ping Tour. Yeah, Ping Tour extra stiff. 6'9". It's gonna be hard to see because it's pretty much all black, but with the blue Ionic grip, and I love this club. My last round, I only had one ball go out, so everything was pretty much fairway and playable. So love this driver with everything I got. Next this is the only club from my previous set that I'm gonna end up keeping, and this is the only one that doesn't have that Yama grip. But this is the Ping G425 Max 5 wood. It took me a little bit to get used to this club. I kind of struggled a little bit with it, but once I figured it out, it became one of my favorite clubs. Um, this is with the Ping Tour steel shaft 75 stiff with the God Pride Tour Velvet 4 grip. And like I said, when I ever need to hit a fairway, whenever I need to lay up or try to chase a green, this is the club I go to. Now, for one of the newest ones that I've got, and it's been a minute since I've had a mallet style putter. My last putter was a Tri-Hot Odyssey 5K. And the main thing with that is, the reason why I wanted a new one is, one, because whenever I lined up, like, I felt like I could see the target and my hands could follow the target, but I felt like I was set up left of it. So I felt like where I was looking at my target, I was set up left of it, and then my hands would compensate to where I was looking, and that was kind of throwing me off, which I didn't like. So I ended up getting fitted for this one, and I'm still getting used to it. So actually, there was a second reason I completely forgot. The second reason is that my other putter, the Odyssey, had a soft insert, and sometimes with that soft insert, I was getting a lot of those, not a lot, but I was getting those important putts where they were popping off the face. So, for key example, and usually I'm good with my disc control with that one, but a key example, I hit 2 on a par 5 on the green, and I had like about 10, 15 foot eagle putt, and I put a small little stroke on it, it pops, and the ball goes about 10, 15 feet past the hole, and now an eagle opportunity turned into a par. So, and that's happened quite a few times on some eagles and some birdies. So, because of that, I'm like, okay, I need to get out of a soft insert and get into a milled putter. So, I end up going with a Scotty Cameron Phantom, and this thing is an absolute beauty. It is an absolute beauty. I gotta make sure my fan's not on, but I have a great. I've only had one bad outing with this, but I'm gonna blame it on the aerated greens. All right. When I first used it, when I was testing out the Strixons, I was hitting putts in from like 15, 20 feet, all the way down to those 4, 5, 6 feet distances, and it was just only this my last round where it hurt me, but the aerated greens ate me up all day. So I'm not putting it into this is the reason why, but the aerated greens were definitely the reason why. And one thing that I've come to conclude with my putters is that I don't like a lot of the visuals that go back here, and that's one thing that Jeremy, my fitter, pointed out, that I don't do well when there's like a lot of stuff going on back here. So with the other Phantoms, you have the white outlines are supposed to be like arrows as to kind of help the visual aid. And I tried out the Jailbird from Odyssey. I tried a lot of ones that have the lines here and lines here, and I couldn't really get a good stroke on it. So, and the thing is, I don't line up my ball. So he said that I'm just an athletic putter, which means I want it bland. I don't want a lot of stuff going on back here. So we tried looking for a single dot in stock that was there in the shop, but they didn't have it. But the closest thing to it was these 3 little dots, and really, it's real easy to not pay attention to these dots. So that's a big reason why I ended up settling for the Phantom. And yeah, pretty much when I was getting fitted, whichever line I wanted, I was hitting it. And really, the important things was lining up correctly and hitting my marks, which is the spots I pick on my line. And I was hitting them consistently. So that's the reason why I ended up coming up with the Phantom from Scotty Cameron. Beautiful club, beautiful. All right, so here is the reason why this is empty. All right, my previous set of clubs was the Ping G425. All right, I love these clubs. I got these clubs when I started out, and the last, I say 6-7 months plus, I kind of felt like I grew out of these clubs. So when I went to go get fitted, one of the first things that Jeremy said was that he agreed that I grew out of these clubs. So it was time for me to upgrade, and I'll be honest with you, I was not sure what I was gonna fit into. The only thing I thought I would have a chance of getting was Ping, TaylorMade, or Titleist. To be honest, I thought I wasn't really too familiar with what Ping had in the player distance irons. I knew that TaylorMade had the P790s, so I figured that would have a decent shot, and I thought that the Titleist T200 would have a decent shot. And then during the fitting, I found out that Ping had the I530s, and so I thought I was gonna get into those, but I guess the fitting had a different idea of what I should have. So not only is this what's in the bag, but it's also an unboxing. So let's see what I got. All right, I only get one shot at this, so I really hope this comes out good. But let's see what we got here. Good thing is, I think I'm getting this on the first try. Let's go. I got one more. Yeah, I do. Got one more on each side. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got. Alright, so this is going to be a blind reaction really because everything's wrapped up. Whatever comes out first. So I got my cheat sheets right here just in case. So let's see what we got first. Alright, I like how this is packaged. I believe this is going to be my wedge. So with my wedge, I thought I was going to get Vokeys, but during the testing, something else. See, I got that Ionic grip. With this one was with the dynamic gold spinner. So yeah, this is definitely a wedge. And it is the... I'm not going to take out the wrapper yet, but it is the Cleveland RTX 6 Zip Core. This is the low bounce, 6 degrees. And here in South Texas, it's hot. Like today's the 25th, and it was about 101, feeling 110. And then on the 26th, tomorrow's supposed to be 102, feeling like 122. So it's hot. Everything is hard around here when it comes to the grass. We got some dry stuff. Bunkers aren't kind of really bunkers. It's just rock really. And so because of that, we decided to go with the low bounce because I play in firm conditions. So I got this. This is my 58 degree. see which one's next. Okay, the wedges are gonna be next. Next, again, is this was my 50 degree. Same thing, Cleveland RTX 6 zip core in a mid bounce, 10 degrees. My 50 degree. Actually, let me rearrange it like this. And then this one is my low plus, 54 degrees, 8 degrees. Again, Cleveland RTX 6 zip core with that Ionic grip. I'm telling you, Ionic grips, they feel amazing. And I'm very excited for these wedges only because in my previous set, I literally went from a pitching wedge to a 58. So I didn't have that gapping. So pretty much anything from 125 to 80 yards was extremely hard for me, and I lost a lot of strokes because it's kind of hard for me to really come down on the on the pitching wedge, and I don't like having a full swing with my 58 because a lot of times if I go full swing with my 58, either fly, chunk, it's real unpredictable with the full swing on my 58. So if I could avoid swinging my 58 at full swing, I would take all day. So I finally had that gapping to where that 125 down to 80, I have it all covered finally. So I can't explain how excited I am for this. 'Cause I think this is really gonna change my short game a lot. All right, so this next club really is kind of to help me with that 230 to 240 range. When it comes to yardage, maybe a little bit more. Anyway, or really, it's anywhere from the 225 to 240 range. Because with these new clubs, I have to go get my gapping and all that. But I tried out the hybrids there, didn't really work out, and pretty much all the clubs that hit that mark, I wasn't able to hit it well until I got my hands onto this, and it is the Ping G430 Max 7 wood. I was hitting this well. My buddy, he has a 7 wood, and that's kind of like the first. He's really the first person I've seen with a 7 wood, so didn't really have any idea that those were a thing. But he hits it very well. He's like, if you don't have a 7 wood, get a 7 wood. So I didn't go in there looking for 7 wood. I might have, but this one has pretty much the same specs as the G425, the Ping Tour, extra. No, I think it's extra stiff. Let me use my cheat here. Yeah, I think it's an extra stiff shaft, graphite, with that Yama grip, and my buddy told me to get it, and my buddy told me I should have one. Might have gone in there with the intention of buying one, but I did. I did end up getting fitted for it anyways. So I'm really excited to really go after that 225 to, actually no, not 225. It's my 235 to 245 range. So I'm very excited to put this in the bag. Put it right there for right now. Alright, so these next clubs, I don't know exactly which ones they are. They all have the cover on them. They all have the same shaft, same grip, but there is a difference. My iron set is a slight mixed bag. I have 5-3 pitching wedge in one brand of clubs, and then I got my 4 iron that is another brand or another model. So pretty much gonna play blind turkey on it. Everything's covered, so we're gonna see which one comes first. And this one's kind of hard sticking out. So this one is my pitching wedge. So this is the Strixon ZX5. And I'll tell you what, I did not think for 1 second going in there that the ZX5 was going to be the golf club I get. I thought it was going to be either Ping, TaylorMade, or Titleist, 100%. But pretty much the top performing ones, irons for me was the Ping I530, the Strixon ZX5 Mark II, and the T200. And pretty much spin, all that was following perfectly fine. Um, my carry distance was 180 with these, and with the ZX5, my total yards was 187, which is the same as the Pink I-35. But I will say the I-35 was definitely hotter. And the reason I say that is because consistently I was striking it off the toe with the I-530, and to me I think they were going a little too hot, but they were going hot even off the toe. So ultimately, hopefully you can see this, but the red is the I-530, and the Strixon is right here dead in the middle. And out of all of them, all the other ones were toe. The Strixon was the only one that was dead set down the middle, and I was striping it every single time. And I was very impressed with these clubs, and I was not expecting it. And I'm very happy with it, to be honest. Very happy. So that's my pitching wedge. The 4-iron is a different story, so I'm kind of playing a guessing game. So this is the 6-iron. Hopefully I'm holding that right. So probably gonna put that here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm kind of organizing this at the same time. Okay, this is the 8-iron again. Project X, LZ 6.5, 125 gram, extra stiff with dynamic grip. This one's the 8. This is a 9. So you get 2 in 1. You get a what's in the bag and an unboxing. Does it really get better than that? Ayo. No, it doesn't. And that's another one con about the sandbags. If it falls, you gotta catch it. If not, it's gonna tumble. So gotta be wary of that. Let's see. This is the 7-iron. I'm not taking the wrappers off only because at the place where I'm gonna go get my gapping information, you have to clean the clubs and all that. So really, the only club that they might have to clean is the 5-wood, but I kind of already cleaned it. So just so they know that these clubs are unused, they haven't been dirty, so I could just go straight into the bay and kind of figure that and get started. So that's why I'm not taking the wrappers off right now. Yeah, this is the 5-iron. Now, one thing I'm hoping is I don't regret getting the 5-iron in the other club, which is the same as the 4-iron. With my G425, I struck the 5-iron really well, so I'm just hoping that I don't. So this is got to be the final club. So now this one is different than the rest of the set. All right. I tried out one club with this one because with my other 4-iron, it was useless. It was a wasteless part of my bag. I never hit it, and when I did hit it, it wasn't great whatsoever. So I told Jake, I'm like, dude, like, I don't know if I need to get a hybrid or what, but my 4-iron, I cannot hit it to save my life. It's a worthless part of my bag. It's wasting space. I'd rather get a hybrid or something kind of help me out with that. And we tried out some hybrids and it worked, and then he gave me a 4-iron. And I'm like, you do know I can't hit this. He like, just try it. And then first swing, smoked it. Best 4-iron I've ever hit in my life by a mile. I look at it, I'm like, huh. I'm like, well, we gotta see if it was a fluke. Let's try it again. Get another ball, smoked it again. So I'm like, I asked him if this was real. He said, yeah. I'm like, let's go one more to see. I need validation, to be honest. Put the ball there, smoked it. I'm like, all right, we're getting this one. Now, if you remember at the beginning, I said that my fitter, Jeremy, he fit me into one club and had me test out another club and saved me a lot of money. So, the club that I had hit really well, that I was surprised I was hitting the 4-iron well, cost $240. So he was like, all right, let's try this. So he had me another one. He had me another club that's very same brand, but just similar. He didn't have a 4-iron, so he had me hit a 7-iron, and I striped it. Felt great. So I'm like, yeah, we'll do this. So that club was $170. So $240. He saved me $70 on a really good club that I striped well, and it pretty much did feel the same. And the club that he had me hit was the Srixon ZX. Now the Srixon ZX are pretty much their driving iron series, and that 4-iron I was hitting extremely well. I wanted to get it, but then he was like, I have something similar. I don't have it in 4-iron, but I'll have the 7-iron. Hit that, see how you like it. It's gonna be I'm pretty sure it's gonna be similar, so might as well try it out. So I'm like, all right. So I hit the 7-iron. I hit it well. So my 4-iron is the Srixon ZX4, and it pretty much looked the same as that ZX, the top line and everything. When you look over it, you only see like very little bit of the cavity back, which is pretty much perfect for me because if I could look down with confidence on a 4-iron, especially one that I know I can hit because I proved it in the fitting, then I'm set. And I strapped the 7-iron with the CX4, and so I decided to get the ZX4 in the 4-iron. So now that 215 to 225 range, I could finally hit because there are some part 3s and some part 5s where this is out of my 5-iron range, and I'm not gonna choke down on a 5-wood. So now I finally have this to attack that yardage. So the ZX4 with the 4-iron. Alright, so that's my what's in the bag. I'm excited to try out these clubs. I got some video ideas where I want to try these clubs out with the Srixon, so you can kind of see why I decided to try the Srixon golf balls is because I got the Srixon irons and the Cleveland wedges. So that's kind of the tie between these, and the reason why I kind of gravitated towards it to even try the Srixon. I never tried the Srixon golf balls in my life, but since I knew I was getting the Srixon irons, I wanted to try the Srixon golf balls. Did some research and really kind of came to the conclusion I need to try them out. And I tried them out, and I'm not looking back on the Srixon golf ball. The Diamond is pretty sure the Diamond is the golf ball for me, with the Z Star right behind it. So I can't wait to try these out. I'm gonna try these two out on the next video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Show some love to my TikTok, to my Instagram. I got, like I mentioned before, I got some links on my TikTok bio where you could go look at golf simulators with the indoor golf shop. Try to see if you can improve your swing speed and your carry distance on your drivers and irons with Swingman Golf. I got the links to my websites, my online store, megolfhub.com, my online blog, megolfvent.com, and I will be doing some stuff that I'm gonna kind of pick up very soon. So yeah, if you can go show some my other socials some love, and I appreciate you watching. And my overall goal is to break 80, and I think with these clubs I'll be able to get it. All right, so once again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go score low. I think you kind of notice that I got a stutter and all that, so bear with me. But once again, thank you for everything. Love y'all, and let's go score low. See ya.